Okay, so Between Two Yetis with Cynthia. How are you, Cynthia?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Very good to see you. And
Thank you.
New addition to Denison, right?
I am, yes.
So where have you been?
I've been living aboard a boat in the Caribbean for the last year and a half.
That must have been
a large
fun.
sailboat. Yes, I love it. It's been wonderful.
What prompted you to go and what prompted you to come back?
I always wanted to go sailing and living aboard on a big boat in the Caribbean, and I was fortunate enough to do that.
That's very cool. And what prompted you to stop that? Does it get too much after a while? Do you kind of get cabin sickness?
No, I enjoyed it very much, but I really do enjoy people. I enjoy selling. I love sailing. So this made the really great sense coming to work for Denison Yachts.
Yeah, because you've been there with them, what, a week now, yeah?
Yes, I have.
So come on, tell me about Denison.
Oh, I love it. It's a great organization. Wonderful people. Many very talented, very skilled people. And the boats are fantastic.
And the booth is beautiful.
It's a beautiful booth, yes. Yeah. All these sailboats and power boats are just gorgeous.
So what, you're a sales broker or?
I'm a broker, yes.
Or a charter broker? Or?
Sales broker.
Sales broker?
Selling boats.
Well, if you've lived aboard a boat for a couple of years, you know exactly how to
I do.
sell a boat.
I really enjoy it. I understand the makings, the systems, how a boat works, what's important when you're living aboard or cruising on a boat.
What's the most important thing when living aboard a boat that you need?
You need to have a partner. No, the most important is feeling comfortable and enjoying waking up in the morning and coming out to a nice feeling, safe, comfortable boat.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Cool. No, Benetto's they're French, right? They're one of the.
Yes,
now get me right.
French. I've been to their factory. I know how their molds, their infusion molds.
But they're the largest production boat builder in Europe?
They are the largest in the world.
Oh, really?
In the world.
So what makes a Benetto boat? I mean, they're not the most expensive, they're not the cheapest, right? They're kind of mid-range?
They're the
Am I
best,
talking nonsense?
the best bang for the dollar. They're very comfortable. Are we really still on? They're the best bang for your dollar. They make so many different variations of sizes and builds.
Right.
And the Sense, the newer model that they just came out with, they called it the Sense because it makes great sense for cruising. There's family versions, there's couples versions that have a whole office set up.
And Benetto, obviously you're referring to the sailboats, but I know them from doing motorboats as well,
yes,
right? Yes,
and I'm not familiar with the powerboat side.
So you're brought on as a specialist for the sailboat?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because my expertise is all sailing. I have powerboat, but I'm not.
So for someone that wants to do what you did and go down to the Caribbean and just with a wife and a husband, get on a boat, go down there, what kind of boat would you recommend for them?
I would recommend an Oceanus 45. Yeah? Mid-range, nice cruiser, good for the family.
What kind of price range are you
talking blue water boat. Probably about $400,000.
It's not bad for that size boat.
It's a wonderful boat, yes. They're all wonderful boats, and I would encourage people to come out.
Why is sailing down here in South Florida not very popular?
Because there's not many destinations to go to. The best place really to take your boat, if you have one here, is to go over to the Bahamas, which is a mere 100 miles away, an overnight sail.
Yeah.
And there's wonderful cruising over the Bahamas, all the way down to the Exumas, from the West End, Bimini, all the way down to Exumas.
Oh, really?
You can spend a good week or two and really get a chance to enjoy your boat.
But like you said, around here there's not very many.
There's really not much to sail around here.
No.
Going up down to Fort Lauderdale, Biscayne Bay. There's some cruising grounds there, but if you really want to get to spread your wings, so to speak, the Abacos and the Bahamas is where you want to go.
Yeah, and like you said, that's only 100 miles away, so that's easy enough to do. How far is it from like here down to the Exumas and the furthest point you can go?
About 250 miles. So it'll take you about a good week to make it all the way down to the Exumas if you beeline down there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we are Between Two Yetis. Cynthia, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thanks. I feel like we could have done more there.
Yeah, that was...
Alright, cool. And we are back Between Two Yetis with a bit of a legend, actually. Jim Renfro, how are you doing, sir?
Doing great, how are you, sir?
Jim was actually the first installer of underwater lights that I met back in 2007.
That's right.
Jeez, been a long time.
It has been a while.
Time does fly fast these days, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's better than the opposite. Right?
Oh, dear, oh dear. But